Hi, my name is Meredith and I'm here in the Milk Stacks recording our very first podcast. I'm really excited to introduce our resident artist, Sarah Hanna.
I'm thrilled to be here.
And we have a really just sort of good time working together, and we've known each other for a long time. And
we went to school together.
We went to high school together, and
like just yesterday.
Oh yeah,
just really
just a couple weeks ago. But anyway, we've known each other for a long time, and you've been a big influence of mine for a long time. And when I decided to open the gallery, you were the first person that I thought of as far as who I would want to feature. And I'm just so honored that you said yes and decided to do the residency for me. And I just kind of wanted you to explain to people, you know, what our inspiration was, like our initial conversations about how the show would go and how it evolved and how your style evolved along the way and all of that.
Absolutely. So. Well, the honor is mutual because the first conversation, I don't know if you remember this, went like this. Hey, Sarah, I'm opening a gallery. I want you to be a featured artist. And I said, I don't have a body of work. And you said, so July? And that, I cannot believe the amount of beautiful work that you got out of me. I have always wanted to do this and just didn't have the right inspiration and the right timing. So in our original conversations, I used to be a chef. We talked about hospitality and what does that look like, and icons who are interesting to me and who really focused on nurturing and making their art something that makes other people's lives more beautiful.
Right.
Which is what I think that where we landed. We started with sketches of cocktails of icons.
Yes.
And ended up with an enormous work. It measures 60 inches high by 96 wide.
Right.
That fills the gallery, and that is just sort of a huge collection of what summertime
happiness. Summertime happiness.
And it's salty hair, it's beautiful tables, it's great company, and it's all of the things that you are that got channeled through my hands onto the canvas.
So interesting. I mean, it's fascinating that you could take like 4 sketches of cocktails and come up with a giant painting that is beautifully abstract and colorful and bright. It just really captures, like, if you've ever been to, you know, the Amalfi Coast, this show is the Amalfi Coast.
I love it.
It's so fun.
The crazy part is that I used to live in the south of France on the Riviera, but have never been to the Amalfi Coast.
Oh, come on. Okay, well, let's do
it. Let's do that.
That's our next project.
But I feel like it is a reflection of you. It's a reflection of the hospitality that is you. Everybody who knows what it's like to enjoy a lazy summer day with someone that they love. That's the vibe that you put into your gallery, into your work, into your textiles, which are so gorgeous. There is the craftsmanship that goes into everything that you select, whether it's your paper goods or the tote that is now my new favorite tote of all time. It feels like a moment. And I think that was what I was hoping for in even the very representational art. Some of it looks exactly like the thing.
Yes.
And some of it looks like the feeling of the thing.
Well, that's what's so interesting, is because your range is like outrageous. I mean, you can go from so classical and traditional and painting like a still life, you know, to then something that is so much more interpretive, you know.
Well, I like that you said that I inspire you, because that's an honor. But also, when I worked with you and your children for Art in Residence, and this was 5 years ago, I was like, wow, Meredith can really roll with a feeling. This is all full circle. This all comes back to, I have it in me. I am inclined to more structure because of my background in illustration and calligraphy.
True.
And that's muscle memory.
Yeah.
But being in people's homes with their children, which is what I normally do and why I didn't have a body of work when you asked for me to be happy, I channel the kids' energy. I channel parents who are like you, who are like, yeah, funky chicken, let's put a funky chicken. This is going in the living room, which is on one of your paintings that we did together.
Of course.
So I think it's the spirit that I have always lacked, but wanted, but have developed through working with
the kids.
With kids
it
who have
seriously shows.
Kids are like, hey y'all, hold my
brush.
Right.
Yeah, well, I think that's a good point because the older we get, the more sort of we start to doubt ourselves, and then you go through all of this doubt as an artist and, imposter syndrome and all of these things that we, struggle with and stuff like that. But the kids, they just approach it. They just do it. They do great and they just move on. They don't overanalyze anything.
A blank canvas is an invitation. It's a double dog dare to a kid.
Oh my gosh.
And to an adult.
I am terrified when I see something like that. I'm like, what am I supposed to do now?
Ask a 3-year-old.
And it's just like so beautiful that it's so natural to them, but you guide them. I mean, you guide them in a way that only you have the ability to be. I mean, nobody else could possibly instruct a kid on how to create a piece of art that looks like a fine piece of art that was purchased in a gallery.
Occasionally I'll get a story where a parent will tell me, we had it framed and we went to pick it up and the framer was like, who is the artist? Because I'd like to buy that. And she's like, my 6-year-old.
Isn't that great?
4-year-old.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is the guidance, but I'm doing, how do I get, with my decades of experience, how do I get this child to do what's in their head?
Right.
And that, I mean, I have to credit my mom on that. That was how she raised me. Interestingly, she says, what you do for a living, I could never do. And I'm like, it's kind of, I'm imitating you.
Yeah, right. It's so interesting.
But thank you for saying that. But I just think everything evolves.
Right.
I asked, speaking of the courage or the fear of a blank canvas, I asked my students for advice going into this residency, and made a book out of it, and it's in the store, but it's in the gallery.
Amazing.
Excuse me, but what they said was just so practical. Just believe in yourself.
Yes, and honestly, ever since you started reading me quotes from that book that you've captured, I've been telling myself that, on a daily basis. I'm like, just believe in yourself, I mean, it sounds so basic, but and I tell my kids that all the time, every day. I'm like, you can do it, believe in yourself, today's gonna be a great day, but to me, I don't talk like that, so I've really had to sort of reframe the conversation in my head, and a lot of these kids are very enlightened, Oh
my gosh, they all are gonna become life coaches, but I like the reminder, whether it's art or anything that you want to do, that just capture that inner child that has the confidence. A 12-year-old told me that fear and excitement are the same thing in the brain. So just move all your fear over to the excitement side.
That is honestly life-changing. How brilliant, right? Yeah, right.
Thanks, Emily.
Thank you.
Age 12.
Yeah. Well, I was having all of those feelings the other night before opening night, you know, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared, excited, nervous,
all the things.
Happy,
and
I don't even know what to feel. I'm just feeling a lot of things, and then the night happened, and then the next day happened, and then I was like, what just happened?
The amount of texts that came through that were like, it was wall-to-wall people.
Yeah.
And excitement and beauty and thank you, and I can't wait to come back. By the way, the show hangs through August 15th. I can't wait to come back and shop because there are truly so many people that are here and that I want to see that I just need to come back and see it again.
Yeah,
so I'm like, come back multiple times.
And the nice thing is you're here for a month, so
Yes.
you'll be in residency in the gallery.
I'll be painting in the gallery like a true residency, which I really love. So if you are ending up popping in, please pay attention to our Instagram. We'll be posting about it, but I'll be painting inside of your gallery. I mean, it's so beautiful. I want to be there anyway. Twist my arm. Yes.
Can we just hang out every day and paint?
Please.
And I love it. I love the fact that you're just like embracing it and like jumping all in, you know, because I think that's really what it takes. You know, it's really hard to sell art nowadays, you know,
Yes.
I mean, ever, you know, I mean, it's like the hustle is real, you know, so.
And seeing something on a screen and seeing it in person, there's a big difference.
Right.
There's a big difference. So if you come in. But seeing it on a screen is also fine. Like I love that we are playing with the type of photo and video and making it feel like people are in the room.
Yes.
You know, people who aren't in Orlando. I love the way that we have approached everything. And I will sing it from the rooftops. I cannot believe how much work you got out of me.
I know.
Don't have
no joke. When you rolled up with like your car packed full of
Forerunner
paintings, and I was like, oh my God, where am I going to put all that?
Yeah.
And then I was like, let's do it. And I swear to God, every square inch of that place is filled with your stuff, and I've never been happier. It looks so good. It's just such a joy to like have your work in there and to have you in there and just like bringing all of the excitement to the gallery and the neighborhood. And you know, we have a lot of events coming up. We have a wine tasting. We have a comedy show. We have the birthday party for your art in residence business. I mean, we can talk about that for a second.
Sure.
Because that's going to be a lot of fun. That's on Saturday.
Sure. This week marks the 5-year anniversary of the very first, another friend that we went to school with, that I said, hey, I have an idea. Because I was working in luxury weddings, and then COVID happened and that stopped. So I had this idea. I was getting cold called by parents at the arts and anthropology school I worked with in California. Can you teach my kid? So I created this work and came home to see my parents and borrowed someone's children, someone that we know.
Oh, interesting.
And that was to the day 5 years ago.
Wow.
So we're going to have people come and celebrate that mark, 5 years.
That's amazing.
And we're going to be working on a huge collaborative work of art with all of the children that come. We're going to have some snacks, and it's just going to be fun.
Yeah, we're going to have a coffee cart. So Salai is going to be there serving their coffee straight from Kenya. It's delicious. They always do a good job with their presentation. And we have cookies from Fat Ash. So that'll be a sweet little treat. And so there's just a lot of fun things. And
we're fabulous.
Of
so
course.
Just come and hang out with us.
Of course.
And see the show.
Anyway, we need to wrap it up, but I just wanted to say thank you for coming and for just doing this experience with me. This is a wild ride.
It is wild.
I mean,
I have learned so much and also implemented the things that all of us have gathered over the past decades. Really, the thanks is mine. I cannot thank you enough. Every night before I go to bed and every morning that I wake up, I'm like, I'm so grateful for Meredith.
Oh, that's so nice.
Magic.
Thank you. Well, you're a wonderful human, and I just can't wait to see where your career goes from here, because I think this is just the beginning.
You are the one that has launched it at this level, and I love you for that. Thank you.
Love you. Okay, so thank you all for joining. We've had a really good time today. I hope you did too. We are here in the residency through August 15th. So please stop by and see Hera.
I answer to everything. So that's great.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, through the 15th. All kinds of wonderful things. Keep referring back to meredithsanddesigns.com.
Yes,
That's
the
where
website has
information-
all the information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't wait to see you.
Yes.